Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wrestling fans, and you haters of all ages, welcome to an episode of Road Ragin'. Like I said in the last episode, for this special one, I wanted to bring back the Outkast Busco as a elite analyst.
Thank you. I
to help
appreciate that.
Go into all elite wrestling with a little bit of impact now.
Yeah.
So, we witnessed the shocking title change of Jon Moxley taking his first loss.
Yeah. Which, that was a rough one for me, man.
Taking his first loss and not only losing his streak, but losing the championship.
Yeah.
To Kenny Omega. Not just Kenny Omega, though.
Don Callis.
What, like Impact Wrestling VP, something like that?
Yeah, he's some kind of high up dude, right? That's all I got. He's like executive vice president.
Yeah, there you go. Something like that.
I don't even know what that means, but he's just the vice president.
I'm going to say, right now, I have been loving Impact more than other companies right now, but I don't keep positions like that up
I will
top,
say this about Impact. I am enjoying the tag team tournament with the women. I really am enjoying.
You mean the Knockouts tag team titles that are returning
finally
at Hard to Kill in January?
Yeah, and if anybody who has Impact Plus, this Saturday night they're having Final Resolution on Impact Plus.
Oh, yes, they are. With Rosemary challenging Deanna for the Knockouts title.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that.
My heart couldn't handle that one, but I'd have to go Rosemary. But
yeah, I'm leaning Rosemary myself.
But let's stay focused on hand of the AEW World Championship scenario.
Yes.
Where we witnessed at the end of the night, because of course you're going to make them wait till the end of the night.
I knew they were. They were going to put that whole show on, which I didn't really have a problem with because I like Impact. So for me, it wasn't a problem.
Which it makes sense on how it was filmed and how this was done so far ahead, because Impact supposedly has been done taping for weeks now. So this makes sense how no one really knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Except for Rich Swann, who we saw walking out the doors trying to go to a parking lot.
Yeah.
And he's told, sorry, parking lot's closed off.
Oh, and by the way,
champion,
you're not on the list.
Champion only, you're on the list. And Rich Swann thinks it's Moose at first. He goes, no, it's not Moose, it's Omega. And then you saw Josh Matthews walk by going, yeah, I'm on the list. Rich Swann walked off. He's pissed that he's the Impact World Champion. He's being... So, Josh Matthews goes into there. Don Callis and Kenny Omega are sitting down. You see the changing of the nameplate on the title, which I have to make a confession. I didn't really actually know that they had the nameplate on the title.
I didn't either. When he first said that, and he's like, I'm going to take the nameplate off. I'm like, have a nameplate?
Yeah.
It's very tiny. Very tiny. Say, but that's okay.
And that's a knock. That's not a knock on the AEW Championship. I love the title.
I do too.
I just never realized there was a nameplate on it.
Yeah, me neither. You only see that front view, and the title. I mean, the name is like this big. It's like,
so they talk about how this hasn't been something planned for a week. It has been something planned for months or years. What, 27 years?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a long time. I think
just him working with Omega and him making Omega the champion of companies.
Oh,
I think that's been the plan all along.
If that was the plan, then yeah, they're doing.
Where he was training under the Golden Sheik and he met a young Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
So I love the storytelling. I love the seeds that are planted, and I pray to God the dirt sheets are wrong, that this is not a one-off.
I do too.
They did so much hype during Impact for AEW.
And did you see the numbers for Impact?
Yeah.
The numbers for Impact were through the roof.
Even their Twitch stream was crazy.
Yeah.
Which, that's how I watched.
I watched it on Twitch too.
I'm highly disappointed there was no Melissa Santos as a host last night. But I was shocked to see commercial advertisements through Twitch for Impact.
Yes.
Especially one very important advertisement, which was a paid advertisement from AEW owner,
which was beautiful.
Tony Khan
and Tony Schiavone.
Says, it's my champion. Of course I'm going to want to, I'll help promote it and whatnot. He's going to promote my company. Why would I say no?
So he bought a little time on their show and decided to promote his company. And I don't see a problem with that.
I mean, I'll be curious. Impact's going to buy a little corner
piece
thing,
today,
maybe.
Yeah, on TNT.
I don't know if they can afford the
TNT,
commercial, but they might get a little.
I don't know. No, that could be interesting. That's something.
You know exactly how I would do it. If Abaddon has a match tonight, I'd have like a little Rosemary. Think of old graphics. Have Rosemary crawl out from the bottom of the screen.
That would be
and like
cool.
pull up an Impact thing. That's what I would do. It'd be something fun. It'd be like, wait, what's Rosemary and Abaddon are both on my screen together. Which, if there's a crossover, that has to be one of the matches.
That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be an awesome match. I'd love to see the North and like FTR or the North and Young Bucks.
FTR would love to see that match too.
Yeah.
A lot of people came out and said, this is who I want to fight. Oh, give me this, give me that. The Young Bucks tweeted a photo of them from their old days of TNA.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
So, there's a lot of hype behind what they can do. We mentioned it should be a slow build.
Yes.
It's not something they should not immediately, here it is.
Yeah, patience is a virtue. Pace it.
You gotta watch. It's a steak.
Yeah.
And I've used this analogy before. It's a steak. You gotta try to get it just right. You don't want to be overdone.
You don't want to burn it.
Like Retribution.
Yeah.
Retribution was grilling just fine, and then all of a sudden the fire got a little too strong and got overburned.
Yeah. Somebody left that bad boy on for way too long.
It was such good shit though.
It was in the beginning.
It was.
All right, we're off topic.
Yep.
We're off topic.
But so Omega doing this, I would love to see. Omega hinted maybe Impact has a good world championship. Maybe he might want to go for that.
I thought that was interesting.
They mentioned others too. So what if Kenny Omega was to go from the Cleaner to the Collector?
Oh, now see, I didn't even think of that.
Which I know there was some other title collector who walked off because he got a little pissy and shit. A something double A maybe.
Some kind of Austin. Was he in Austin?
Maybe.
I
think he was.
Like
but
that's not important.
We're headed into battle?
Yeah, we are, man.
So we'll see what they do for it. I'm hopeful, and I know it is because AEW is a great company.
Yes.
Despite how people try to mock, and they came out. Yeah, we're gonna be different. We're gonna do this. Yeah, they can be different in their own way, but there's still, of course, there's gonna be similarities that you're gonna see in stuff.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Impact has been on a freaking roll.
Yeah, they have.
For the last year or so, with everything being better, and I still stand. I am more entertained by their weekly shows than I am, with the exception of maybe NXT.
That's the only thing I would say. Like, I actually watched War Games, but I'm debating whether I want to watch TLC.
Exactly.
Which used to be not a problem, but now it's like.
Which I know, because TLC does have their own, but that'll be another video. That's another video.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just threw that in there.
But it is true, and that's the way. So, I want to see a union behind AEW and Impact. If there was, God forbid, if there was going to be a WrestleMania weekend during 2021, that would be the time to do the crossover pay-per-view event. Like years past Impact did with likes of Lucha Underground and such. So, I like the idea of a working partnership. Hey, let's have an AEW person show up on Impact. Let's have an Impact show on AEW. Let's do a real type of invasion angle if we're going to go anywhere with this.
Yes, but maybe just, like I said, now we're just planting the seeds.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come to fruition down the road. We will get there. And I think as long as we keep it, like the way they're doing it now, like, hey, like you said, Impact guy here, AEW guy here, we keep sending one over to a show every week, and I think it would build it, and then you hit them with it.
And there's certain champion on champion matches I wouldn't mind
there
seeing.
was something I was thinking about,
but
that got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
That would make perfect sense.
Okay.
For Impact and AEW.
Okay.
Blood and Guts.
Yes, it would. That actually does.
I just thought of that.
Their
That
own
was
little
actually right
version
off
of
the top
War
of my
Games
head.
that they were going to be doing.
Yes.
I like it, Busco. I like it.
It was an idea, and it just came to me.
You know, the one thing in regards to AEW and Impact and a versus battle, and I say this with love to the women I know in the AEW roster, the knockouts would kill them.
Yeah, you gotta. All right, I'll give you that.
I'm sorry. I doubt y'all will be seeing this. I doubt y'all will be seeing this, but I love you both.
I can't believe he's saying that about you, Leva. I'm just saying. Throwing it out there.
I know I've been there with Havoc. I know what happens. Sorry. Alright, so that's it for today's episode. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Leave us a comment below. What are your thoughts on this whole crossover angle? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it can work? What AEW versus Impact matches would you like to see? That's it for now. Take care of yourselves, and later days, everybody.
Have a good one.